Hey, my fellows, I just realized that I haven't done a single Murder Drones video in almost a month. Finally going clean. No, we're not going clean. We're getting right back on that bandwagon, and we're doing it now. And, how am I gonna relapse? Simple. Doll. You know, the red one. That one, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Doll in this video, okay? She's a pretty interesting character. So, yeah. There's not really much to her in episode 1 except for the annoying popular girl side character like Lizzie, but, yeah. She gets a lot more interesting starting episode 2, where she gets her first line of dialogue when Lizzie asks who her parents are, and she states that she watched her parents die. And, yeah. Lizzie doesn't really take it seriously. Then, someone who looks exactly like Lizzie goes knocking on the door, but, Doll realizes that this is a trick. And so, boom, shuts the door. And then, at the end of the episode, she is seen looking at a picture of V, the one who killed her parents. And then, boom, murder a bug, lick the blood off her face. Man, quite the good first impression. But, she has an even better second impression. And that would happen to be episode 3, The Promenade. So, in this episode, she's first seen chasing one of the prom queen candidates down a hallway, then cuts her arm off, and then sends a bunch of butcher knives, or cleavers, or whatever those things are called, hurling right at her face. Seriously, it's insane. So, yeah, you wanna know why she's doing this? She wants to eliminate all the prom queen contestants so that V somehow wins by default. And so, she gets in position for Doll to kill her to basically, like, avenge her parents, basically. Yeah, it's a pretty slightly complicated plan, I guess, but, yeah. After that, she gets her in position, tries to kill her, but, nope. Uzi and Ed are there to save her. And, yeah. She is dead by the end of the episode. Guess that's the end of the video. Psych. Nah, she comes back. Just in time for dinner. But, nope. Then she learns that she ain't alone in this situation. And so leaves. Oh, by the way, the situation I'm referring to, so, let me just explain a bit of her backstory. So, her mother was Yeva. So, and she was a former host of this thing, like, that is pretty overarching, and, like, the main antagonist of the series, basically, the absolute solver. Haven't talked about much, but basically, it's a program that is trying to destroy the Earth for reasons. But, yeah. Doll has it, and, yeah. She doesn't really suffer the same issues from it that Uzi does. Keep that in mind. That's going to come up much later near the end of the video. But, yeah. Basically, Doll's main goal throughout the series, besides kill V because she killed my parents, is to find some way to save herself from the fate of the absolute solver. So, basically, after this episode, she gets a small, like, a couple frames of screen time in episode 4, but then she comes right back in episode 5. She comes back with a good old button eye, and, yeah, she's trying to steal a key bug that is basically, like, the main thing to accessing, like, what's wrong with Uzi and everything, which is the same thing as her, you know, the absolute solver and all that buzz. But, yeah, Doll eventually just takes it and then leaves, commenting on how Khan raised a good daughter. Very nice. We need some praise for Khan. So, yeah. After that, she's next seen at the end of the episode dealing with Tessa, in quotations, and Jay. So, yeah. She agrees that those two got the key bug, and they take her with them. But, nope. She ain't listening to that plan. She takes the key bug and scurries off. And for the rest of the episode, she isn't seen until the very end, where she has probably her second best showing behind all of episode 3. So, So, she's pretending to be boot looped by a sentinel. In case you don't know, boot looping is basically like you're getting basically like a sentinel, like anti-drone sentinel, comes in and basically lags you. Like you're literally just stuck in place loading. And she's pretending to be boot looped, so everyone will come over and take the keybug from her, expecting no real challenge. But then, when nobody expects it, that's right, you think Uzi's smart for constructing a railgun? Doll here used a stock buffering gift she probably found off of Google or something and made everyone think she was boot looped just to oh my god, this was actually a really cool twist. I loved this. But I also hated it because it led to this scene.
I trust you.
V, please!
And I just went from pure euphoria to feeling like I'm about to cry. Seriously though, look, Doll, great character, I love it, but I also hate you because of what you just did to me. But anyways, ignoring that, we move on to her final appearance for the rest of the series, undoubtedly, unless they pull some revival bullcrap in episode 8, but this is her final appearance, Mass Destruction. She has managed to finally do what she wanted to do from episode 2. She has managed to kill V, but her struggles aren't over just yet. Now she has to find a patch and cure herself. But the saddest part about that is she was already patched. You see, she was born after Yave was patched, and what this patch does, crucifix looking thing as Tessa would describe it, basically gives you the abilities of the Absolute Solver without its control. So you're basically just free to use it however you want. Which is why I haven't talked about her potentially being possessed like I have Uzi in previous videos. Meaning that the whole time she was searching for the patch to save herself, but she didn't need to be saved. So this next scene all happened for nothing. Yep, whatever you think you just saw is probably correct. She's dead. And she ain't come back either. And for you little fools in the audience who are in denial, like, oh, we didn't see the dead body. Maybe she's not dead. Here's your evidence, Birch! Yep, your assumptions about that scene were probably right too. Yes, we did just see her ribcage get torn out. I crave the violence like this. Don't try to help me, I won't accept it. Anyways, yeah, time to talk a bit more about why this death is so tragic. So, her whole life, she thought that, well, ever since she learned that she had this, of course, she thought that she was going to be corrupted one day, taken as a little puppet and used to destroy the planet. But she wasn't. Instead, that little corpse, that little body was perfectly fine. perfectly safe from Sin's control. But she never knew that. And so, instead of trying to fight back, as she said, as she would in that, she believed her whole life that she couldn't fight back without risking corruption, even though she quite frequently abused that power frequently. And now she never realized she was patched, so she went to go patch herself and ended up dying in the process. She died over a goal that she didn't even need to achieve. How sad. Who cares? We've already got 2 other tragic deaths lodged in between, doll. Who cares? We already lost 2 actual main characters. We lost V at the end of the last episode and Uzi at the end of this episode. So who cares, am I right? Seriously, though. Rest in peace, doll. Rest in peace, Uzi, maybe. Rest in peace, Nori. Definitely, probably. Rest in peace, V, hopefully. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye to you too, my fellows. Let's hope you don't meet the same fate as Doll and get your rib cages torn out. Yeah, we kind of traded out the screamy, annoying version of me. You know, the one from, like, remember that Fortnite Collision video? That was just a big scream fest. For a slowly going insane version of me. But don't worry, I'm fine. It's okay, I'm just playing this up for the camera. Don't worry about it. Don't send help. Well, now that I've clarified that I'm not actually going to lose my mind, goodbye, everyone. Hopefully you don't meet the same fate as Doll, or V, or Nori getting kicked down a hole. Goodbye, my fellows, and by the way, a video on the side characters of this show may be coming soon. I don't know. Bye, and happy Pride Month. Just had to watch that in the end.